My name's Bernie Rosow. I'm 38 years old. I definitely wanted to be a pro skier. And when I realized that that wasn't really going to be a thing for me, and if I wanted to ski and continue to, I needed to use snowcats as a way to make it happen. Pretty much, I'm a skier. My whole life has been about skiing. I started skiing with my parents when I was 2 years old, Nordic skiing in Vermont, and then I was always a part of Alpine ski racing program. And it kind of fell in my lap to be a ski bum. I didn't like school. You know, looking at college and thinking about what I was going to do in my future, I really had no idea. And so when I was 18, I packed up and I moved out west to ski because it's where all the good snow was, right? And I kind of known about Mammoth. I'd seen all like videos where all the park skiers were in Mammoth, and I wanted to ski park, and I knew a couple people. I had some couches to crash on, and I was sleeping in my tent in the woods looking for work, and I knew I didn't want to work in the day because I wanted to ski. And a friend of mine was like, "You should be a snowcat operator." I was like, "Yeah, man, I just want to ski. I don't want to like deal with people." And so called me back a week later and hired me. I'd never run heavy equipment in my life, and it was a challenge, but I also had never skied more than I did that year. I worked 4 to midnight, and I could get up every morning on powder days and go skiing, and I didn't really think of it as like a career thing, that I'd do it for 18 years. And I just kind of kept doing it every year. I'd come back, and it really turned snowcat operating into a career thing for me, and still being able to live my life around skiing.
You sitting in this room, you think you're really here. Why, you've persuaded yourself that way. You've acted it so damn well that you know this is the real world. But you're playing it. We haven't realized that life and death, black and white, good and evil, being and non-being, come from the same center. They imply each other. What you are basically, deep, deep down, far, far in, is simply the fabric and structure of existence itself.
Stories will fade. The strength in our arms can fight against change. The wind's tide keeps rumbling on. Look hard at the thunderous clouds. There's a freedom inside, whispering out, calling you home.
Yeah, I love riding park. I've always loved riding park. These days it's not about making the bag of tricks deeper, it's about keeping the same bag. The joke was always like, how long can I keep doing switch 1080s? It's like, well, 40, right? Can I keep doing switch 10s till I'm 40? So I'm 38, I've got 2 more years of doing switch 10s till I'm there. I might be able to keep doing it till I'm like 50.
There's no point point just in sustaining bliss. Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you could conceive. And after several nights of 75 years of total pleasure each, you would say, now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. You would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now.
Yeah, becoming a dad has been, you can't describe it. It's the biggest change in life. It's been the most incredible thing. It's been incredibly challenging too. And my partner, Amber, have kind of picked, a little bit different paths. She lives in Venice and LA, and I live in Mammoth. And they come up on the weekends, and I go down there as much as I can, and I spend time down there in the summer. And it's kind of allowed both of us to do our own thing and also still be parents. It's really cool to have this as home and be able to share that with him. It doesn't get much more ski bum. Pretty much everything I've ever done in my life has been to ski, and I still feel like I'm at my prime. Like, I'm doing things that I've always wanted to do. I'm getting better at doing it. I'm not ready to stop right now, and I do feel that there will be a point not too far down the road where my body isn't gonna keep up with what my brain wants it to be doing, and at this point I want to still be able to push myself as hard as I can while I'm healthy and while I can do it. And so it's really important to me, and yeah, I'm a ski bum at heart, like everything about it. That's what's special about skiing and snowboarding and monoboarding and whatever you do on snow, is that there's that connection. I mean, that's why people ski. It's just like, it's freedom. You're on your own terms, doing your own thing, and it's just fun.